Know thyself, and thou shalt know all the mysteries of the gods and the universe. This ancient Greek aphorism invites you to explore the depths of your being, promising that in understanding yourself, you can unlock the secrets of the universe. It's a thought that leads you seamlessly into the mystical and time-honored concept of as above, so below. The aim of this video is not just to dissect this philosophical gem, but to empower each of you to apply its wisdom in your lives. I will provide you with powerful practices you can incorporate at the end of this video. But understand every explanation first so that you can apply it effectively. We will delve into its roots and its branches in spirituality, philosophy, and psychology. But most importantly, we'll explore how understanding as above, so below can enrich your life, deepen your relationships, and guide you towards living in harmony, both with yourself and the world at large. The phrase as above, so below has its roots deeply embedded in the soil of ancient wisdom, specifically in Hermeticism. Hermes Trismegistus, a legendary figure, is often credited with this phrase as part of the Hermetic teachings that can be traced back to ancient Egypt and Greece. These teachings found their way into a collection of texts known as the Hermetic corpus, which has influenced scholars, philosophers, and spiritual leaders for centuries. Over time, the concept has permeated various religious doctrines, philosophies, and even modern psychology. It has stood the test of time, and its essence remains unaltered. A call to realize the interconnectedness between the macrocosm of the universe and the microcosm of individual experience. In the realm of spirituality, as above, so below, carries a profound implication that there's a divine symmetry between the higher and lower realms. The spiritual cosmos, a realm often associated with gods, spirits, or the ineffable divine, is not separate from us, but is intricately connected to our everyday lives. When you pray, meditate, or engage in acts of kindness, you're not just sending your thoughts and wishes upward into a cosmic abyss. You're aligning yourself with a higher frequency of existence. This implies that the divine is not just an external entity, it is a part of you. You carry within you a spark of the divine that allows you to create, to love, and to be a conscious being. Within the scope of psychology, as above, so below, invites you to explore how your internal states, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs affect your external reality. Have you noticed how a good mood can brighten your day, affecting your interactions with people, and even seemingly attracting good events? This is not mere coincidence. It's a manifestation of this principle. Your perception of the world shifts based on your internal states. Thus, if you desire to see change in your external circumstances, it requires you to start with your internal landscape. The well-known psychologist Carl Jung referred to this as the process of individuation, becoming aware of your unconscious to integrate it into your conscious life. From a philosophical standpoint, as above, so below urges you to consider the implications of unity and duality in the world around you. It challenges you to see the world not just as a chaotic amalgamation of isolated incidents, but as a complex web of interrelated events and entities. For example, the way a society treats its most vulnerable members mirrors the principles that society upholds. This phrase suggests that by understanding one part of the system, you can understand the whole. It reinforces the idea that wisdom doesn't just lie in specialization, but in seeing the connections between specialized fields. As a lover of wisdom, you should be keen on these interconnected patterns, understanding that individual actions have collective consequences, and vice versa. Now let's understand how the macrocosm affects the microcosm. The macrocosm, the universe, society, and nature at large, influences the microcosm, which is you, me, and our immediate environment. But how does this happen? How do the celestial mechanics of far-off galaxies or the socio-political shifts in nations miles away affect us individually? Think of it like this. The macrocosm sets the stage, dictating the overarching laws and principles, whether they be gravitational pull or social norms. These cosmic and societal structures then filter down, shaping our lives in ways both seen and unseen. The principles of cause and effect, karma, or even social reciprocity, are all examples of how macrocosmic laws manifest in our microcosmic lives. Let's consider some concrete examples from nature to illustrate this point. Take the bee and the flower. two very different organisms existing for very different purposes. Yet the bee needs the flower for nectar, and the flower needs the bee for pollination. They are individual entities, but their survival and flourishing are deeply interconnected. When bees are affected by environmental changes at a macrocosmic level, such as climate change or deforestation, the flowers too feel the effects through decreased pollination. This in turn affects other creatures, and the cycle goes on. We are just like the bee and the flower, our lives entwined with the greater environment, society, and even the cosmos. Have you ever noticed how the energy of a room changes when a certain person walks in? That person might be emanating positivity or negativity, but the impact is felt by all. This is a microcosmic example of how one individual state can change the environment. Now extend that to a societal level. If a community values kindness and promotes peace, that ethos radiates outward, affecting even those who are not directly part of the community. Or take the example of the moon affecting Earth's tides. Here, a celestial body millions of miles away exerts an influence on the very waters of our planet. If something as distant as the moon can affect us so drastically, imagine the impact our thoughts and actions can have, not just on our immediate environment, but on the world at large. Yet another example is the world of social media. A tweet from one part of the world can spark a movement in another. A viral video can change public opinion overnight. This is the macrocosm affecting the individual's perception and actions, demonstrating that we're all actors on a world stage, connected by invisible threads of shared experience and influence. In all these examples, we see the principle of as above, so below at work. Your life is a universe in miniature. Yes, you heard that right. Just as the universe is composed of galaxies, stars, and planets all following certain laws, so too are you composed of thoughts, emotions, and actions, all interacting in intricate ways. When you look in the mirror, you're not just seeing a reflection of flesh and bone. You're seeing a microcosm that carries within it the potential for endless growth and harmony. Understanding yourself as a microcosm means recognizing that you are a living, breathing embodiment of as above, so below. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, and every action you take are echoes of greater cosmic principles. The reverse is also true. Your individual experiences are like tiny ripples that can ultimately create a tidal wave of change in the macrocosm. The key to unlocking this potential lies in self-reflection. Like a miner digging deep into the earth to find precious gems, so must you dig deep within yourself to discover your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. The tools for this inner excavation are as varied as they are powerful. Meditation, journaling, mindful conversation, even moments of quiet solitude can serve as your shovel and pickaxe. Now you might be asking, how can my inner transformation possibly affect the world at large? The answer lies in the law of attraction and the principle of cause and effect. When you cultivate peace within yourself, you become a beacon of peace for others. When you foster love within your heart, your actions naturally express that love, touching the hearts of those around you. In your life, think about the challenges you face, whether they are personal, professional, or spiritual. Recognize that in overcoming these challenges, you're not just improving your life, you're sending ripples of transformation into the world. You're contributing to a collective elevation of human consciousness, making the world a better place one thought, one action, one choice at a time. Embracing the concept of as above, so below isn't just an intellectual exercise, it's a call to action. For the principle to truly make a difference in your life, you must actively embody it in your daily routine. Let's look at some simple yet transformative practices you can integrate into your daily life. Start your day by connecting with your inner self. A simple 10-minute meditation focusing on your breath can align you with your essence and set a positive tone for the day. Before you go to sleep, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. This practice shifts your focus from what you lack or desire to what you already have, cultivating contentment. Before speaking, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? This Socratic triage can serve as a compass in all your interactions, ensuring that your words uplift rather than undermine. When engaging with others, try to listen more than you speak. Active listening fosters deeper understanding and empathy, enriching both your life and the lives of others. Once a day, perform a small, random act of kindness. It could be as simple as holding the door for someone. These acts cultivate a sense of community and interconnectedness. Take at least 30 minutes a day to do something that nurtures your soul. Whether it's reading, painting, or simply taking a walk, self-care is essential for personal growth. As you go about your day, set small intentions. For example, in this meeting, I will be fully present. Intentions serve as mini roadmaps, guiding you toward a more conscious life. The beauty of the principle as above, so below, is that it not only reveals the interconnectedness of all things, but also serves as a stern reminder of the need for balance and harmony. In a world marked by extreme disparities, be it in wealth, resources, or even emotional well-being, the cost of imbalance is hefty. When life tilts too far in one direction, be it work, relationships, or personal pursuits, the ripple effect of this imbalance can be felt far and wide. The physical consequences can include stress, fatigue, and health issues, while emotional and psychological repercussions might manifest as anxiety, depression, or emotional detachment. On a broader scale, imbalance in one aspect of life can have a domino effect, triggering imbalances in other areas, whether it's family life suffering due to excessive work or health declining due to emotional stress. But the consequences don't stop at the individual level. Imbalance can escalate into social issues like inequality, environmental degradation, and a collective sense of dissatisfaction and unrest. Hence, the need for balanced living isn't just a personal necessity, it's a global imperative. So go forth and live a balanced life. For in balancing the microcosm of your individual existence, you resonate with the macrocosmic symphony of the universe. And that, dear friends, is how you honor the divine wisdom of as above, so below. It's easy to feel small in a world so vast, to feel like a drop in an endless ocean. But remember, even a single drop can create ripples. Your life, your actions, your choices matter. They don't just build your world, they contribute to our world. The quest for personal growth is not a solitary endeavor, but a collective journey of humanity, propelling us towards a future of harmony, balance, and enlightenment. Be the change you want to see in the world, Gandhi said. But today, let's take it a step further. Be the change, live the change, and embody the change so profoundly that your life becomes a living testament to the principle of as above, so below. May divine love be with you always.